Okay. Okay, well, we don't have a super long meeting other than, and Haley can't, oh, we got Delphine. Okay, we got her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting my windows and doors painted on the house, which means I'm freezing, like shivering, because they're all open. But it also means I can't get into my office right now, so I don't have any product to show you, unfortunately. But we're gonna give you like a brief overview of what's gonna come up the rest of this year for those who aren't on the team anymore, so you can keep promoting along with us if you still want to.
Mhm.
But if not, that's also fine.
Okay.
It's been a good year.
Let me take roll real quick. And okay, go one more, Valerie. Okay, so we don't have lots of things to show you based on that. So let's review some of the dates, and then Haley can talk about, we can do doing one more kind of special delivery and what those could look like. Oh, here comes Grace. Okay, so we are getting some more people.
That's good.
Yeah, I think this might be it though, is my guess. Okay, there's Grace. Hey, Grace.
Hi, everyone.
You haven't missed anything. And she's calling from her new Brooklyn apartment. Calling from Brooklyn.
Yes,
Cool.
I moved.
These new bangs?
What'd you say?
Are these new bangs?
No, I just usually when we have meetings, it's when I am not leaving the house for the day, so I don't do my hair. But no, I've had bangs for a while.
Same. Same. I don't know. No, same. Totally the same. Just yeah. I don't think you guys would recognize me in person if I like wasn't wearing my glasses and I was wearing makeup. I think you would be like, that is not the same human being. So okay, so we really haven't discussed much. We are just going to talk through some general launch dates for the rest of the year, and then we can't really show you much in person because Haley can't get to her stuff because it's
I did just realize something has arrived, and if I'm being really naughty, I'm probably not meant to show you it yet, but I could probably show you it. It's in the corner
That box right there
here. Yeah.
with a pink house on it.
Now you have to.
I kind of forgot that was there. I just saw it in the view, so I was like, maybe we can do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a fun one. Okay, so just beginning with October, we've got dated planners and everyday version 4. So the key with this one is we do repurpose a design. So we will be doing, gosh, now my mind is blinking, Songbird and then
Majestic Skies.
when I say mysterious skies, like why? Okay, Majestic Skies. So you remember this summer we launched the Everyday Deluxe, and it was the cover. Those covers will be on the covers of the planners, and there is another shade or swatch, whatever we want to call it, warm gray color for Songbird in some sizes too, which is a little confusing. So while I pull up those details, Haley can answer, or she can kind of describe them to you as I pull up.
Yeah, so the dated, it's going to be quite a large launch because the dated planners, we have going to have 2 types. We have the spiral wire roll binding that we did 2 years ago, which we didn't do last year. And then we're also going to do the bound ones as well. So we've got Majestic Skies and Songbird in both wire roll and bound. And then we also have either A5 or B5. So that ends up being about 8 options for a planner, I think, if I've got that maths right. That sound right?
A5, B5, A5 wire B5 wire and then that's 4 for each design, and then times 2 would be 8. Yeah.
Yes, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe in the Songbird design, so it's Songbird and Majestic Skies, and Songbird is in a light blue. Is that correct?
I'm seeing the light blue as a notebook.
Just the dot grid. Okay, so then that's the second thing. We're bringing Songbird back in light blue in dot grid notebooks. And then there's also an added grey Songbird.
Calling it warm gray.
So it's the storybook grey, if you remember that, and it's in just letter size and pocket size. This may have been a small mistake by picking the wrong swatch, but how we're going to market it, never a mistake. It's because we haven't done letter size and pocket size a lot. So we're going to give them people more options. That's how we're going to sell it. So I actually really love the grey. So if you are a letter size or a pocket size user, this is going to be a fun one because I loved that Storybook grey. So I think people are going to be excited for that. And also pocket size and letter size has had less love this year. So it's always good to give some more options in that. And then
Okay.
is that everything that's coming? Oh,
Uh,
I think we have restocks, right? So
So we will restock Storybook and Vintage Olive, so it's our original color. And then we will have some accessories that attend to this collection. So we're gonna have 3 sets of stickers. There's alpha stickers, so think letters. Word stickers, which are literally like inspirational words that you can pull out and like put them in your journal. And then there are planning stickers. So alpha and word, 2 stickers per package. Planning stickers instead of 4. And then there's 2, but okay, we're doing it bad. It is kind of a confusing collection. There's two types. There's ink and type, which is more of like a kind of vintage typewriter style of look, and then there's soft nature, which is like bluey tealy, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And then there's different accessories in both those styles. So there's a collage pad, a stamp set, a sticker set. Is that it? There's 4 items, I remember thinking.
Can
I don't
can I
believe
clarify for a second?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, because we kind of went from the dated planners to, is this the everyday 4? Okay, so
all the
so
same.
in the everyday, that's where we have the stickers, we have the songbird pattern in light blue for notebooks, but then in 2 of the sizes, well, you have 2,
gray.
the letter and the pocket size came in a different color on purpose, on accident,
Yes.
on purpose. So the songbird notebook will have the different sizes, and 2 of the sizes will be in a different color.
Well, there's also blue and pocket size, so you can get it in blue. It's just that we're gonna bring it back in that same stone color, but then it was the wrong swatch, so it's warm gray.
Okay.
Like
And this is part of the what are you calling it? The everyday 4?
everyday version 4.
Everyday version 4.
So it has
Yeah,
dated
it probably it
and
will just be promoted. It will just come out as the everyday collection. We're just calling it version 4 behind the scenes. I don't think we're going to call that to everybody else, but just for our. But then the data planners, that's still part of everyday. It's just like the it's all everyday collection, and in there there's going to be data planners, more dot grid journals, and more new accessories.
Got it.
Then the two styles for those accessories is ink and type, or what was the other one, Vanessa?
soft nature.
Soft nature.
Yeah.
So all 3 styles or all 3 designs of stickers will come in both the ink and type design and the soft nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also a plum colored creativity case, and there's a large size paper cutter blade. So this is kind of fun. And then you can buy like a set of extra blades with that. So there's a large paper cutter, like an A4 size. And then this one's kind of interesting, an extra large sticker keeper. So for people who, now I'm not remembering. It's so hard.
It's larger in size, but it also fits more pockets in there. So I'm pretty sure someone in an ambassador meeting asked for that, and it was already on the way. And I think we went, just wait, was it Delphine? So we're restocking the regular blue one, and then we're also bringing the extra large one as well.
Yeah. Well, there's like a light blue one. That's a new color. Did you just say that?
Oh, is it new color? Is it new?
I'm pretty sure.
By large, do you mean that the spine is wider to accommodate more, or is it actually wider where it has like 2 sheets per page?
I don't believe it's fully 2 sheets. I'll have to go check. But it's both. It's wider in the spine, so it'll fit more actual packs, but then it's also larger. And I'll check what that actually means in terms of the sticker sheets, because I've not had a chance to play with it yet.
It can hold 30 like plastic inserts.
That's right. So
but I'm not sure. Yeah, I
I
don't have
remember it being a little
decided.
bit big. I'm sure I remember it being bigger as well, but I'll just have to check that.
So anyway, it is a little bit confusing for people joining us. You'll have to watch from the recap. We're talking about an everyday collection launching on 10/10. And so it's going to have our dated planners available in Majestic. Let's see if I can get through this. Majestic Skies and Songbird. They're going to be available in A5, B5, regular note bound, hardbound, or A5, B5 wire bound. Okay. And then moving to the notebook collection, we will have Majestic Skies, and then we will have Songbird in a light blue color. And then there will also be 2 sizes available for Songbird and a warm gray, which is a new release in letter size and pocket size. And then for accessories, there's 2 categories of accessories that one is called Ink and Type, and the other one is called Soft Nature. Soft Nature is like a tealish color. Ink and Type is like a vintage typewriter. And each one of those comes with a set of planning stickers, a set of alpha stickers, and a set of word stickers. So basically you can kind of like decide your feel, if you feel like you want that vintage type or if you want that soft nature. There's also an A4 paper cutter, a creativity case, and these sticker keepers, which are just kind of designed for the demand of people wanting to keep their kit clubs together. I think it'll obviously make more sense when we get closer and they start releasing, but that just gives you an idea of what that is. Kind of moving to the next launch is our winter collection. It is absolutely fabulous. We used to say that like our winter and summer were like small moments, but nothing is ever really small anymore. There will be an advent box. I hear there might be a showing that. I don't know. But it is very pretty and very, I think, like pretty and pink, kind of Parisian. It's called City Sidewalks. Super excited about that. Okay, do you want to introduce or do you want me to go through the rest of the winter? Okay, well, this is.
I think you continue, and then we'll do show and tell after.
Okay. And then the other winter collection is going to have 4. Okay, so this one has a lot in it too. It has 4 new notebooks in its various sizes. Frosted Storybook, which is basically an iridescent version of our classic kind of storybook style, but it's more wintry. Lamp Post, which is just an embossed or debossed kind of Narnian, if you're into that. It's very Narnia. And then you've got Snowdrops, which is very cool, something we've never done before. It's embossed. It is so cool. Classic.
Embossed linen.
Yeah,
Cotton.
like a bluish, mintish color. It's really beautiful. We're very excited. It's very sophisticated, very chic. And then Winter Village, which is a full color printed. So imagine like Fox, the Woods one that we had last year, but it's pinkish Winter Village. So really pretty. Those come with the kind of various sizes. And then there will be an heirloom book. And then an heirloom, those are different. Those are kind of like a pinkish brown color with iridescence, but then there will be an heirloom album, which will have pages that basically the way that I understand it is that you'll be able to put more in the page, but there's less pages because it's thicker and it allows you to do more junk journaling, for example. And that comes in like a kind of a royalish purple color. It's kind of hard to explain. Associated stickers and washies with those, ink pads, tote. And there is a bag also in that collection. We kind of just did everything for winter. We didn't really start. There's a tote with a really cool charm. So I know that's a lot again, but 4 main designs plus heirloom, two different heirloom designs, essentially. Not a mistake, just wanted to try something in a different color. And accessories. And then Black Friday will be on 11/19. Obviously there's a kit club in between there too, and it's bows and bows, which is like my request, that it kind of felt bowy and wreathy. So it does feel very holiday. That launches on 11/5 to new people. Black Friday is a lot of bring back the faves. I don't know if we need to go through each one of those, but a lot of bring back the faves in our most popular sizes, mostly A5, B5, a few letter sizes and travelers. And then there will be, most importantly, Black Friday is going to have new doorbuster releases. So if you remember last year, we had a Robin, it's a smaller, it's an A5, but it's less pages. We're going to have 5 different designs. Bow in pink. So again, I requested a bow in red. So it's just like a pretty bow. There's a frog. He's super cute. So if you like frogs, the sunflower. Again, we try to choose motifs that just really resonate, that people just always come back to. And then there's one called Super Fan, and that is actually has some like stationery accessories on it, and it's like in a tealish color. So those are new books, but they are doorbusters, and we do expect them to sell quick to get people excited. And then there's going to be a bag. So lots of different books on that one, all kinds. I mean, I'm just all kinds of books.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
For the doorbusters, are they the A5 with the less pages? Like the yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There.
And then what was the date for the winter collection?
The winter collection is 11/5. Black Friday is 11/19. And then lastly, our BB 321, which is the December quarterly box. It's called The Beauty Between. It's sort of a Japandi / neutral kind of style. It's really beautiful for people who love it, calm and neutrals. It has 2 books, a craft knife, a custom craft knife, duo tones, so pens that have one side is round tip, the other side is a fine liner. I think the coolest thing about this box is it has something called, we did soft cover notebooks. So it's going to be packed like sideways, and they go in, and it's like 3 notebooks, so 3 separate covers that go in there. I think those are going to be really popular.
One of the notebooks in there might be a different type of style, not just dot grid. might be what someone was asking for.
I think that was Elizabeth that was asking for that style paper.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll see more graph paper, I guess I should say, this year. The rest of the year. Yeah, and there's obviously typical washi tape in there, and that one's called The Beauty Between. So it's a really beautiful box. It's just more chill,
Yeah, it's interesting because like from the themes that we've done last year, I feel like it still feels great for December, don't get me wrong, but it feels more like the September boxes that we usually do. It's like they switched them this year, where the September box is more the vibes that was December, and this September box was more what we used to do for December. So it's almost switched. So that's going to be interesting to see. And I think it's going to be fun because it feels very different to the winter collection because of that. So it's not really going to compete in the way that they have some of the sub boxes and the collections do, because they are so different. So that's everything. What we want to do for you guys is we want to get you all a dated planner, basically, to say thank you. And I know that everybody's not going to be on the next team, but if we can get you a dated planner, if you really, really don't want a dated planner, let us know, because we will try and switch that out for a notebook. But we want everybody to be using our dated planners if you're interested. So let us know if you'd prefer the coil, the wire binding style, or the bound style.
And A5 or B5. So your decisions are A5 or B5, wire or hard bounds, Majestic or Songbird. It's a lot. Yeah.
And then so I will show you some of the advent, since it's right here in front of me and it's very exciting. And I also just got the first January kit club through, and that is with all of the changes. So I thought you might all want to see that as well before we finish on the team, because that's very exciting. So the advent is 12 items. It comes with a spoiler card that you can look in. And I probably don't have time to pick every single one out. So I'm going to read them out, and then if everybody votes, and I'll pick the top 3 of what people want to see. So there's a Traveler's dot grid notebook called Mintwood Lane. There's a writing pen. There is an acrylic calendar stamp with a little legacy ink. There's sticker rolls. There's a B6 notepad. There is alpha stickers. There's a set of 4 washi tapes. There is an extra large pocket library, Frost and Flare. There are sticky notes with tabs, a sewn pouch, fine liner pens, and an A5 dot grid notebook called Winter Flourish. So quick fire, decide and put in chat what you wanna see.
I know exactly what they all look like, so I'm gonna help y'all out a
I
little
know.
bit.
I feel like we all want to see the pocket library anyway, so I'm just gonna quickly get that one out right now as we decide.
Yeah, that's good move on that one.
So, let me just show you how this box works. So it's gone back to the style where you can actually pick out the boxes, which I think is really fun because it feels more like an advent this way. And then I've just taken out so you can visualize that just slid out there. And then you can see from the depth of it, there is an A5 notebook in there. So that's also, I feel like, going to really highly put up the feel of how much it costs up in here. And then number 8 is the pocket library.
I love these. I haven't seen them in person.
Oh, I love these as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like they've been in 2 September subscription boxes. They're both A5. They're both 192 pages dot grid. And then these are the 2 designs.
So those look smaller than A5. They're pocket size.
That was a error. Sorry, it's pocket size.
Oh, okay.
Not
Those
A5.
are adorable. Yeah.
Pocket size 192 page dot grid white paper.
And that's in the sub box.
This is in the advent
box.
Oh,
So
it's the advent box. Sorry.
So the advent
Oh.
calendar is like the French theme, is that correct? Or is it the winter collection? I'm just like,
The advent calendar is city sidewalks. I'm calling it sort of like Parisian cafe kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
all right, thanks. By the way, if you want some marketing in French and you want somebody to proofread, let me know because
I will let you know if we need that.
We have done French before in the past. I
We
forget what
did.
collection it was. We definitely used the word we. What were we marketing? I think you know what? I think it was the
Is it
Cozy
the box?
Cafe. It was
Yeah.
it was like pinkish, kind of, it was a sub box. And I had so much fun with that because I kind of like nods to that culture and that like feel.
well, obviously I'm not French, but I am like French Canadian,
It
so
could be
it's
Montreal.
it's
If you
a
really
stretch.
wanted
It's a
it to be,
stretch.
it could be, Montreal.
Somebody said, 2 people said, 3 people said fine liners. So number 11 is the fine liners. And these are just one-sided fine liners. They're the 4 millimeters. And then this is the color story. I don't know if you can see that very well. But
Yeah, the colors are very like, I want to make you okay, you made yourself the thing, right? The colors are, yeah, I think so. It's not switching to me, is it?
So
everybody's seeing me.
what's the difference between the fine liners and the calligraphs on? I know this is a one side thing, or not what are they called?
Duotones.
Yeah.
It's it does look to me like one of the sides. So the duo tone
It has like a marker tip. It's sort of supposed to be like a marker tip. But it's round.
It's a dot. Has anyone used the dot pens?
Can you show us the tip or no?
I can show you the fine liners. I don't have the other
Yeah.
ones. Fine
I
liner
don't have the other ones. Okay.
It's like the what are we calling them? Duotones, the sub box ones. It's duograph.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the fine liner tip of the duograph without the highlighter side is the fine liners, and that's a 0.4 millimeter tip in the fine liners. But we've never done fine liners like this before, and I'm wondering if they plan to do more because we don't really have a fine liner pen by itself range. And then I also saw Notepad, which I think is an amazing.
Yeah, the Notepad, it was a lot, like, guys, to pull together. We had to use custom colors for paper. This one there was a lot of thought that went to this. I think we should show the sticker roll too, because it kind of gives more of the vibe of, yeah.
So all this is in the winter launch.
Advent box. This is the Advent box,
This
which
is
does
still
launch.
the Advent box.
Yeah, so it has all
Oh.
these items. It launches on the same day, but yeah, we've done, yeah.
Yes, it is the notepad. So it actually has a cover. It's B6 size, but it's like more of our memo pad style with the cover on the front. And then
Oh, I like that.
it's the vegan leather cover. And then the colors, God, I always have the worst lighting for you all. I like blue, green, teals.
I love those colors.
Oh, that's lovely.
Wow.
And then, yes, you're right. The stickered roll is really fun.
I think it just
gives
kind of
like
shows
the vibe of the box. And that's number 4. I'm gonna have to remember where all these were, which is making me a little bit nervous.
So the sticker roll, there's stickers that are on a roll. That sounds dumb. This feels like a nod to my childhood. But yeah, we tried to just do something different instead of doing just a straight sheet. But it shows the theme, the kind of motifs a little bit better.
Is the notepad, since it's the collage paper type binding, is it thinner than the 160 GSM? Is
Yes,
it more like the
it's
collage
the-
paper?
Yeah, it's the collar. I think it's maybe even thinner. Let me read the thing. It's 110 GSM, 90 pages of a 110 GSM paper. So I don't think that's the size of the memo pad, or maybe it is like the collage pads. I can't remember what GSM they are right now off the top of my head. Sorry, I didn't realize that was wrapped in plastic. But this is the sticker roll. Oh, it's also stuck down. Wow, very.
Oh, I will say,
amazing.
I like that the notepad is kind of on the thinner side. It seems like it would travel better and like you could take it with you easier because that looks like it'll fit in like a Delphonics bag or one of y'all's bags very easy as part of the other notepads that we have, which I love because they're so well made. But this one looks like it'll travel pretty easy and it's not as heavy.
That's a great point. Yeah, this is more like for using in with your journaling as well, almost because it is thinner. Whereas the other notepads are really meant to be like sat on the desk type items. Sorry, I don't know why I struggled so much getting that open. But this is like really shows the theme of the box with all of the icons. You see them all somewhere on all of the different note, like whatever's in there. But it does give me cafe vibes now you mention it, Vanessa.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like all the different components, and I've seen I've seen the vision boards behind it, so it definitely leans that way. It's not holiday, but I've seen a lot of advent calendars come out. Well, they're advertising them now for like beauty, makeup, and a lot of them are using pink this year. Very pinky feminine, and we always have one box that's sort of like that. But I think the books in this the books are really fabulous. They kind of remind me more of like Disney Frozen a little bit too.
Well, we don't have a price on this right now, but I know last year people weren't certain whether like the cost per book, like or whatever, especially because there wasn't a bigger size notebook in there. But in this, you get a traveler size notebook, a B6 notepad, 2 pocket notebooks, and an A5 dot grid notebook. So that you're really getting a lot of paper products in here. So hopefully people are excited for that. I also do feel like it feels so much nicer for having like the doors open again, like rather than searching through for the right number. You can see them all, which is really fun.
Yeah. Really, really cute. Really special.
When I get this in, I will just show you one last time it in, so you can see, Valerie, what I was talking about, how it's an advent box, just to show you one last time.
I think Jerica maybe wasn't here yet. I'm not sure.
And then I will really quickly show you the new Kit Club as well. Now it's taking me forever.
I have a question about the sub box. You said Japan neutral. Is there a pattern on the fronts of the notebooks?
Yeah, so they told me, well, the vision board was like Japandi, which is sort of that like cozy East Asian. I don't know exactly. I don't really get that. I actually get that it's more like naturalistic. So one of the covers is called Queen Anne's Lace, and so it's the flower Queen
Oh, I
Anne's
love
Lace.
that. Okay.
It's like a greenish cover with, I believe it's a white foil, and it has that like beautiful detail. So I think it's very vintage floral, but like soothing. And then the other book, it's called Delicate. I'm having a hard time remembering what it looks like. I will look that up I'll look that up. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Okay,
Um,
thanks.
Almost time. That is the Advent. It's got
You
12
did it.
items. And it showed the items that's what the items I just showed you were all from the Advent box. Someone asked if all of the illustrations are done by a team member or licensed artwork. Always a team member. I don't believe we have any contractors anymore. We have in the past, but I don't believe we do them anymore. We have a team of like 4 designers now. Is that right, Vanessa? There's a
we do have one contractor. She does a
we
lot
do.
of production for Kit Club.
Is that Mo?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, so I include her in my brain as a team member. Maybe I shouldn't.
She's very much a contractor. But she kind of specialized. Okay, we have 2 full-time designers, one that kind of we share with marketing. So that's 3. And then we have a contractor. Okay, so Delicate is a light bluish color with like a floral border around it. Again, it does not feel like Asian at all. It feels like florally, but I think I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what that's how they started describing it, but I think it was like the color style. And then the Queen Anne is like a medium green with some hunter kind of greenish white foil and gold foil. It's beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's gonna be a pretty box. So,
I'm
but I
guessing
think
Cindy
the
has a
soft
lot
cover
to do.
books of that are gonna be what people go wild over. Yeah.
Okay, and then final sneak peek, which is really exciting. It is the next kits. So I'm guessing this is the fun item in the January kit. So this is probably the item that will change, but it's just 5 little frames,
Oh, nice.
sticker frames, which is fun. Now, I don't know if this is, you'll have to tell me, Vanessa, is this a change for all of the kits going forward? 3 tapes?
That's nice.
I will try to confirm.
Yeah, because I'm excited to see 3. So
Yeah.
this, I can't remember what this, I don't have the thingy, I can't remember what it's called, but this is going to be the January kit that comes out in December. And it's, I don't even know what the theme is. Maybe you can guess as we go.
It is free in February, so I think that might be the future of the washi. And I will get the names for you. February is called Minty Fresh. I know we don't have that one to show you, but it's really cute. It's kind of like
So it has the same amount of like collage paper type ones. So it's got 2 patterns, 2 each. So it's got this pattern, it's got 2 pattern papers, and then that's the other pattern. I'm in love with that.
Oh,
And then it has 2 different colors of 2 dot grids. And then we go into what's really changed. So we have a larger sticker sheet. And
Oh, I'm
then
so
down
excited
here-
about the larger sheet.
And then you can see here we have all of the days of the week. There is 5 weeks, so it should fit every week. And then it also has like a little action. So it has reflection, important to do, reflection, important to do. And then the numbers have changed. So these are squares, and then it has also some small dots. They're not numbered. You can use them for whatever you would like. And 2 sets of numbers. And then it has a sheet
Oh,
condenses all of these little items that we had on different sheets. So it has more of the habit trackers, if you like them, the arrows, the reminders, the little flags and everything. So that's been expanded and also collated to one sheet. Then it has a small decorative sticker sheet, and it's a full size sheet. So they're really fun. And I also love how like there's some like tabs. There's little like also like decorative, yes, but useful. And then we have our God, what do you call these? Boxes still, planner boxes still. People still really like those. And then, oh, and then you'll also notice that all of the days of the weeks and the numbers are not foiled. That was a big point that people made, so they're more visible, but there is still foil throughout on the decorative bits. Then we have a washi tape sheet, just for some more of those bigger decorative places. And then I'm the most excited for the see-through. That's our, we've used this a few times now. It's the matte but clear backing stickers. So that's a new kit. Thank you to everybody who gave feedback. I'm really sad that Natasha isn't here because I'm sure she was really excited to share this. But I knew I wanted you all to see it because I finally got it in before we changed teams, because you all gave some great feedback, and obviously the questionnaire as well also led to the changes. But I feel a lot of the things that have changed here were things that you all were saying. So
Is
that's
the
exciting.
price going to change since now that's 7 sticker sheets?
I don't have it's still saying the same on the document, so I don't know yet, but we haven't got to conversations about price yet, so I can't make any sweeping statements. Watch this.
It's called New Beginnings. I don't know if we got to the title of it yet.
Yay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I was wondering with the date and number sheet, the dates, are they made to fit? Like, it feels like the kit club is made to kind of be more accommodating to your planners. With like the square numbers, those are gonna look great like in the monthly. But the date sheets, is that fit like your A5 planner? Like if somebody wanted to take this kit and put it in the planner?
Still the same size of the width,
Okay.
it looks like to me. So again, don't hold me to that 'cause I haven't got it yet. But if I'm correct, it doesn't fully fit side to side. On the A5 planner, it fits perfectly to have, oh, it did in the past, to have the day and then the number wedged on the end. So I think if they've gone with the same size, it'll fit on the A5 with a day and a number. But I'll have to play around. I don't know yet.
Okay.
I don't know if I have.
But it looks great. Everything looks really great. I'm very excited about the different size stickers.
I know. Let me have a look. I've got an A5 2 with me. It's not going to be like full length of the A5. In fact, it's kind of like if you wanted to do it. I'll put it on the wrong day and everything. But never mind. That's the size. I'm trying not to stick it fully down so I can unpeel it because I've put on money on a Thursday. But that's it on the A5.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think you'd be able to fit that and the number on it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for showing me.
It's okay. I forgot I had a planner right there. That would have been useful. Okay, I think that's all I can show and tell. Sorry I didn't have planners to show you, but hopefully my office will be painted soon and I can get access again.
Well, and we know what Songbird planners look like and
That's very
just
true.
the size. So you just kind of have to choose the size and if you want wire bound or not. I don't know. I can look to see if there's any official pictures. There probably are.
Oh, yes, there will be.
If there's so, I can add them to the Slack.
Yeah, send one of those.
Okay.
I want to see the blue songbird. I'm curious about that one.
Okay. But it's not available in the planner, so just don't be
Yes.
confused by it.
I don't know. I think we need to double check that, Vanessa, because for some reason I feel like I've seen
It might
planners
be.
in the light blue.
Okay. That might be true.
I know, but then wouldn't we have called it that? I'm really behind on my deadlines. I should have already had my stuff filmed by now, but I haven't, so that's my
Well,
fault.
let me just go ahead and confirm for y'all. Yeah, it is in light blue. You're right. Okay. So that'll be exciting for you. Everyone's gonna want the light blue. It's a really pretty. Okay, well, you guys will see it in the Slack channel. It is
And if you missed it, if you came on late and you didn't say, we want to get you all a planner to say thank you for being on the team this year. I know that you're technically not going to be part of that promotional team, but that's fine. I want you all to have one anyway. So we'll just give you a date that you can't post it before, a little bit like when you're on the team. Just don't show it before, basically, because we're hoping to still get those to you early. And then if you really, really don't have any use for a planner, let us know, and we'll see if we can get you one of the dot grids in the launch instead.
So sorry, but are you gonna show the types of planners? Because I understand like the covers and like the sizes, but like the style, like
You'll
could you show
see in the
pictures
photo.
of that? Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Because
The
there's
light-
the bound one, it looks just like a notebook. And the Wiro, it's like a spiral. People call them spiral notebooks, ring bound.
Like like the one that you brought back last year for like the Black Friday, I think.
Oh,
A
yes, like that
spiral
one.
spine,
It's a twin loop.
like with the little like house
Yes,
design.
like that.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks. Sorry.
We did planners like that the year prior to that. If anyone remembers that, we had the two options. We had it in the Wiro and the in the bound as well. And we took the Wiro away last year because we thought they didn't do as well, and then everybody was like, where have they gone? So yeah, we'll have to have this will be the official competition between the two styles this year, I think, to see which does better.
Yeah, there's like a cute little GIF I'll send that kind of scans through it. Just let you show the inside. And then the light blue, the new sticker keeper is a new color. The bigger one is wider, obviously holds more pages. Anyway, all things that we kind of talked about, but you'll get to see those.
Yes.
I'll show you.
Remember, remember to read Ariel's message about your alumni perks. I know that you might not technically be on the team, but you still get perks, and we still want to talk and hear from you. So don't be strangers. Oh, this is the last meeting. We haven't really talked about the fact that we're not going to see you again after this, but we're going to miss everybody. And then in terms of content, you have one last submission before we finish. So message me on Slack if there's any issues with that. And hopefully that should go up. You will have then 2 blogs due to go up, because I've still got your last blogs to go up, and then there'll be these ones to go up as well. I think the last month's blogs will start going up from next week or the week after, and then your blogs will all be finished out by the around mid to end October. So and then also obviously your ambassador reels can still sprinkle through, because if you remember, you do those like 3 months early for the content. So if you did anything Halloween themed, they're going to start coming out, and the like and the like. So we'll still tag you as collaborators on those. I try and use everything that I can before like November time, so then our new team reels will come on. So if you see a reel not being used, or anything like that, just give me a message on Instagram or anything, and it's either we haven't had a chance to feature it and you just feel free to use it on your own profile, or we might have plans for it later down the line as well. So if you are like really dying to use one of your own reels that you've given to us and we've not used yet, send me a message, because I might just be like, go use it. We've obviously already put a lot up as well.
Okay, I have added the journal so you can see. I mean, the inside pages are the same. It's just that they're not like designed differently. They might be formatted a little bit differently to fit the size, but you've got the cover options, and you can kind of see what the cover would look like in each of those. So think through that. I don't want to add too much more just because I think it might confuse people. But that's like your objective, to choose those sizes. And yeah. What's everyone's favorite right now? Just now I feel like I want to know. Or what are you going to order? If you know, you can just shout it out.
I think I'm gonna like the spiral. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna order the spiral, but I'm just hesitating on the cover. So can it come in blue, the spiral, or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll see on
Boom.
of the pictures, the top row is Majestic Skies, the right is Songbird, and it is the light blue. So it's showing you the insides, but then I just showed you like a picture of the cover. So yeah. Okay, so
This one is on my radar.
okay. What do we got from other people? Elizabeth, putting you on the spot. Jerica, are you still here too? Trying to see who else. And Grace.
I'd probably
Well, I have. Oh, go ahead, Elizabeth.
I'd probably go with the Wyro Songbird.
Which, okay.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of spirals, so I'm definitely going with a hardbound. Being left-handed, me and spirals aren't
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna get Songbird just because I have 2 of the Majestics already. And so I really wanted Songbird when I saw it in that other gorgeous color that came in. So I think I'm definitely gonna go Songbird.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
It-
do the spiral bound one because I have never tried one of those before. So it'd be fun.
Okay.
We had a
Songbird.
lot of spiral bound converts the year that we did them, and I think people were then very sad we didn't do them another year. So people are going to be very happy. I think Heidi, our designer on the team, like our chief designer, she loves the spiral. I'm always going to be bound. Sorry,
That's
sorry,
very
spiral people.
That's interesting about lefties because I've got 2 lefties. I just always feel bad for lefties. Just
But Heidi is lefty and she likes the spiral, so I'm interested
And-
to ask her how she uses that.
wouldn't it be funny if we offered a right hand spiral? I don't even know how you do that, but it'd be funny if we catered to that. Someone should be a
Well-
niche left hand store. I'm sure it exists. But
Well, some
so
of them
it
have
does
the-
exist.
Sorry, go ahead, Jerica.
I was just saying it does exist. I had them in college where the spiral was on the other side, and it was literally like the greatest thing ever.
Or
okay,
just a top spiral is the same thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the positive to the spiral is you can flip it on itself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with the book bound, it's like twice as big, but with this, you can
Mm.
fold it.
I've also seen the ones that you can, is it like the discs where you can actually just remove the pages? So you can literally just remove them and use them, which is quite fun as well. But you don't want to remove it every time. That I find that quite annoying, like when I'm actually then just using it. Decorating great, but using it, I won't want to like remove it every time. I don't know.
yeah.
You learn to rotate it. You learn to rotate it. So you look
Always
a little
have the
crazy when you're writing.
ink
Yeah. Or it's
all
all
over-
on your ink all over your hand.
Yeah.
But as a lefty, you just learn to adapt. So we can use them because that's all we have, but it's just not ideal.
Yeah, the world is not made. It was just so funny, like teaching my one daughter to cut with scissors, and she's like does all these weird things when she was really young. Anyway, it's just a righty's world for sure. But anyway, okay. Well, I know that was a little confusing and a lot, but you'll see things kind of. It was just more of like special to kind of give you what's coming up. So that's all I got for you.
Yes.
That's great. Thank you. It's been a good year.
Yeah, thank you so much. Some of you like my Instagram post, so I feel like, well, I'll see you around over there and I see your guys' stuff. So that's a fun part. We can continue it on social. So
Yeah. And like I said, you're also alumni. If there's anything that you're super interested in down the line, we are trying, we now have a community support officer. We've not introduced her yet, but she is really going to be taking on the ambassador teams and affiliate teams, and the hope is that those things we just haven't had time to do, like get more product to affiliates. You might have seen it already happen. We'll be trying to like encourage our affiliates again and our alumni. So that's going to be you when you leave the team. So hopefully we can continue to work with you in different and fun ways down the line as well, because this isn't a goodbye. What's the saying? This isn't a goodbye. It's see you in a while. I don't know.
I think the
Something like that.
expression, like we have the same expression in French. It's ce n'est pas un adieu, mais un au revoir. And it means like it's not goodbye forever, it's just goodbye.
Right, goodbye for
But-
now.
Bye
Yeah.
for now.
spelled it in English.
Yeah. And especially with Amber on board, I'm hoping like we can work with you as affiliates and as alumni as well, you know. But you like, I'm so excited for all of the content that you created this year. And I probably not said that enough because I've just been so busy for this year. I don't know why. This year has flown by. And it's just been so busy, probably because it's just been such a busy year. and a puppy and all of that stuff. But the content has been amazing, and we've been getting really, like, our YouTube engagement has massively increased, our blog engagement has massively increased, and that's, you are the ones putting the content there. So well done on that, and I hope you're seeing that in the comments, and I hope you go and check your YouTube video comments as well, because there's some really lovely comments under those videos. So make sure to see what everybody's been saying, because there's been some very kind comments about everyone's content that's gone out.
I just want to add, I'm seeing Valerie, you said bound. Can you guys be specific just so we don't miss it? Wire bound or hard bound, so we don't
Oh,
just
non-wire. Sorry, I thought it was either
That's
wire
fine.
or bound.
We are gonna have we're gonna be training someone to help out with all kinds of affiliate things. So I just want to also just want to make sure we get what you want and what you need there.
Can I ask one last question that's maybe a little off? But Paper Llama, is that a whole separate team? Like I know there's a sister company, but are all you guys employees of Paper Llama as well? Of this new, or is it a separate?
Good question. It's a brainchild and baby of Bonnie's, which she has kind of handed to the team. Some roles have been absolved into, like, because it made sense. Like, our person putting the website is now controlling that website as well. I'm not doing the social, because with how much I have to do for Archer and Olive, I wouldn't be able to do the socials. So it's like a hybrid of yes and no. There's nobody physically hired just for Paper Llama. It's between Bonnie's the main one doing it, but then there is some of the Archer and Olive team helping out with, like, the logistical stuff. And then the thing is, she doesn't know how it's going to do. She just was really inspired to, I mean, as we said when we launched Paper Llama, she started with wedding invitations and, like, calligraphy and all of that stuff. She really just wanted to bring it back in some way. It was more of like a passion project than anything else. And now, like, the business Archer and Olive is doing so well, we have the ability to do something like randomly launch another business on the side. So it's not like, we will just have to see how it goes, because if it does pick up, maybe people will be hired for it. But for now, it's a soft launch where it's, you know, on Archer and Olive, you'll be able to scroll and see. Also, you might want to shop Paper Llama, and then Paper Llama will get its own email list that we might, you know, and they'll have their own thing. But it's separate, but it's very much a sister company. So don't expect to see too much on the Archer and Olive side. I can't imagine. But you probably did see the sneak, because I did sneak it in the wax seal video for Halloween, just because I needed an envelope. So it might be like things like that, where if we're doing a video on Archer and Olive and there is there's something that we can't use from Archer and Olive, that's the only time I'll use a different brand. That could be Paper Llama if I'm using, like, a notepad or something like that. But otherwise, it's not going to be like a big push on Archer and Olive side. And there's not people, like, solely employed for it right now. It's so small.
I mean, Bonnie did all the designs. If you want to ask about designers, so far our design team hasn't been involved. I was going to show you, you don't need to see all that I've written, but this is the notepad. It's actually really pretty big, and it has the llama at the top. I'll show you a clean page, but I personally really like stuff in this form.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not really gonna, like, create a bunch of art. So, like, this is how I used to do all my planning in college, by the hour, because that's just the type of person I am. And it made it possible for me to always get all my studying done and have time and etc. So it has schedule to do today I'm grateful for, and then, like, it has a little dot grid for you doodler people. But I use this every day, and I think it's pretty cool. She just doesn't have, like, a ton of designs, but this is, you know, something I enjoy. So that's cool. And then I got some note cards with my name on them. So I think that's kind of neat as well. Good gift to give someone and whatever.
Yeah, and while it feels a bit similar, it is feeling like a completely different customer market because of the personalized. Because I feel like, and I don't think we could have sold it on Archer and Olive because the price difference, like when you're then printing and personalizing every single notepad page, you know, that's why it's probably not on Archer and Olive sides, and it makes sense for it to be its own thing. And, like, it's lovely quality. I got some note cards and I got a notepad as well, because we were like shopping the website to help them make sure that everything was set up. And yeah, it feels really luxurious and it's really personalized. And I don't know fully what direction it's going to take. I think that's going to also depend on how well it does. But it had a good launch day. You know, there's some people there in Action Olive that are interested in this, and we're building that email list over there. And if it's something that you're super interested in, let me know as well. I don't know. I have no idea. So there's no promises here, but I don't know if they want to get products in people's hands, but if they do, your ambassadors and alumni will be the first people that they go to. So if you're like super interested in that type of product, let me know so we can add you to a list if there's ever a chance where that's going to happen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. And if you want to add, you can message me, that's fine. Or you can add it to the thread if you don't want to keep it secret, whatever it is. It sounds like most people are going to go for Songbird. I'll have to explain it a little bit better to the people who didn't attend, and I'll get this video added for them as well, because it is a little confusing. So
as a final, before we leave, is there anybody that wants to say anything about the next team? I don't want to force, but there's potentially some people that will be staying with us. And if they wanted to say anything, you can say it now. And if you don't want to say anything, we can just go forward. Okay, we're staying quiet. Wait till October 1st, guys.
all right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thanks,
so
guys. It's been a
much.
pleasure.
Yes, bye-bye.
Bye.